As your plane glides towards Phuket International Airport, the first thing that catches your eye is the endless stretch of sand and sea, Mai Khao Beach. It is stunning. At 10 kilometers, it is the longest beach on Thailand's largest island. You've made it to Phuket. Whether it's the jaw-dropping landscapes, breathtaking temples, amazing shopping and food, rich culture, or those world-famous beaches that brought you here, one thing's for sure, Phuket has something special in store for you. So, where do we even start? Sawadee-ka. I'm Charlene DeVay, co-founder of Charlotte James Travel Design. If you've traveled a long way to get here, you might be torn. Do you rest and recharge, or do you dive straight into exploring? Well, good news. You don't have to choose. Today, I'm sharing the perfect way to ease into Phuket. 2 well-paced stays that blend relaxation with discovery, all with the help of a private driver. Let's get our bearings first. Phuket sits in the Andaman Sea, about 536 miles south of Bangkok. It may be Thailand's biggest island, but it's only 30 miles long and 13 miles wide. Now, let's talk about getting around. Phuket has a bit of a traffic problem. During peak season, the island's population doubles, jumping from 500,000 to about 1 million people. But before long, we leave the congestion behind and cruise along an open jungle road heading toward Como Point Yamu. And when we finally arrive, pure tranquility. This place is stunning. Think panoramic views of Phung Nga Bay, a wellness-focused atmosphere, and all the luxurious touches you could ask for. Start your stay with a rejuvenating spa treatment or just float in the infinity pool where the water and skies seem to melt into each other and the view just goes on and on. And when golden hour rolls around, grab your drink of choice, settle in for a pastel sunset, and raise a toast to the start of an unforgettable trip. Dinner is another tough decision, but a good one to have. Will it be Thai cuisine tonight or Italian? Either way, you can't go wrong. And with that, we wrap up day 1. It's day 2, and the sunrise is working its magic. Soft shades of lilac and pink paint the sky, and then you enjoy an alfresco breakfast with that view. It's tempting to stay put, but knowing you'll be back by happy hour makes it easier to head out. Mid-morning, we meet up with our English-speaking driver. A quick look at the map, a chat about our priorities, and we settle on a plan. 4 stops, hand-picked for a well-rounded introduction to Phuket. Our driver knows all the shortcuts, and he whisks us to our first destination, Wat Chalong, Phuket's largest and most revered Buddhist temple. Built in the early 19th century, it's a sensory feast, ornate architecture, golden Buddha statues, and the scent of incense wafting in the air. But while it's a popular tourist site, first and foremost, it's a place of worship. So a quick etiquette rundown. Dress modestly and cover your shoulders and knees. Yes, that goes for guys too. Skip the selfies with Buddha and remember to step over the temple threshold, never on it. Want the full etiquette guide? It's all in the show notes below. From Wat Chalong, we make our way to the southern tip of the island, Phrom Thep Cape. If you've ever seen those dreamy sunset shots from Phuket, there's a good chance they were taken right here. Phrom refers to the Hindu god Brahma, the creator, and Thep means divine. So Phrom Thep Cape translates to God's Cape or Brahma's Cape. Here you'll find gold-framed portraits of Thailand's king and queen and a shrine filled with rows and rows of elephant statues. each one placed by devotees as an offering to Brahma. And while the history and culture are fascinating, for many visitors, this spot is all about the view. It's one of the best sunset watching locations on the island. So, if you're looking for an excuse to come back, this is it. We next head inland to Phuket's Old Town. This charming historic district was shaped by Chinese, Indian, and Portuguese traders back in the 16th century. Today, the area is a lively mix of boutique shops, cozy cafes, and art galleries. If you can, do try to visit during the Sunday night market from 4 p.m. to 9 p.m. Delicious street food, great shopping, and a buzzing atmosphere make it an absolute must. For our last stop, we head north to Mai Khao Beach, an hour's drive made shorter by our driver's engaging conversation. He filled us in on Thailand's superlatives. Did you know Thailand is the world's top exporter of natural rubber? Second in rice? Fourth in palm oil? Neither did we. When we asked how the island's Buddhist and Muslim communities coexist so peacefully, he just smiled and said, "Well, why wouldn't we?" Finally, we arrive at Mai Khao Beach, long, quiet, and part of the Siranat National Park. It's the perfect place for some peace and solitude, unless, of course, you're looking for a little thrill. Head to the southern end of the beach and you'll find yourself near Phuket International Airport, where you can experience some of the best plane spotting in the world. Right up there with the Caribbean's legendary Maho Beach in St. Martin. With that checked off our list, we make our way back to Como Point Yamu, just in time for, another sunset happy hour. As we soak in the panoramic views of Phang Nga Bay, one thought lingers. Tomorrow's dawn is going to look just like this. And that's a wrap on 2 perfect days in Phuket. Of course, every traveler's experience is different, so if you have your own tips, favorite spots, or must-know advice, drop them in the comments. We'd love to hear from you. And hey, if you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit like and subscribe. It really helps our channel to grow. Kapung Ka, thanks for watching, and wherever your travels take you, safe journeys.